It's a real privilege for me when I come in here. I've got this beautiful lake and I can never be sure what I'm going to see. I'm Sandie and I'm a ranger here at Lysterfield, and I've been lucky enough to be here for 13 years and I wouldn't change it for the world. Lysterfield Park is about 35 kilometres from Melbourne CBD, and it's an important ecological link from the Dandenong Ranges down through the foothills, connects to Churchill National Park and all the way down to Dandenong Creek. Lysterfield Park has some really unique vegetation. We've got vegetation that's 150 years old, and in this sort of urban environment that doesn't happen often. We have beautiful wetland environments. As you get up to the foothills, we've got grassland environments, and all those different landscapes help support some of the unique species that we have around the park. We have powerful owls, which are incredible. We have forest bats, lots of different frogs, a great variety of reptiles and snakes, and all of those need different parts of the environment that we've got here. We also have a number of invasive plants, so weeds that come in from outside of the park, and that can just require us to chop them so that our native plants that are here in this amazing environment have a chance to grow. Lysterfield Park has a really rich Aboriginal history, and before this was dammed there would have been a natural creek line here, and we know that the traditional groups came down to this area and they spent a lot of time here, and we've got over 19 different artefact sites in the park. During the 1850s, we had Europeans move into this area. They cleared a lot of landscape, they built homesteads, which you can see the footings and the remnants of today. In the 1930s, the creek line here was dammed to form a water reservoir to feed Mornington Peninsula because the Melbourne population was growing and we needed more drinking water. And then by the time the 70s came around, there were more water reservoirs throughout Melbourne, and this lake here was turned into a fantastic recreational opportunity. You can come here and kayak, you can swim. We get over 300,000 visitors here every year at Lysterfield, and when I come in on the weekend, there's people enjoying all the recreational facilities of the lake. And then, of course, there's hundreds of mountain bikers enjoying our 32 kilometres of track. We also have a lot of walking trails through the park. A few of our trails lead right up to our lookout, which is at Trig Point. And when you're up there, you can think of yourself and people throughout history who've been using this same site for thousands of years as a vantage point, and you actually get a 360-degree view of the surrounding area. So you can see Western Port Bay, you can see Port Phillip Bay on a clear day across to the You Yangs, and it's really nice. I often recommend people to come to the park at a time when the bulk of visitors aren't here. So dawn and dusk are really great times to come and have a look at many of our diurnal animals, like our kangaroos will be out feeding. We have a fantastic population of black wallabies that you probably won't see unless you come at those times. By looking after Lysterfield Park, the park actually looks after us. We get clean air from all these amazing trees around it. It's an important wildlife refuge, and we get benefits beyond the boundaries of this park here. And if you want to get involved in preserving a place like this, you can join a mountain bike friends group if that's what you're interested in. We have other volunteer groups helping out in the bushland areas. And on school holidays, we have junior ranger activities where you come and learn all about what's in the lake and all the different jobs that rangers do.
For all the reasons mentioned, Lysterfield Park is a wonderful place to bring your class and your students out to learn. We've got some fantastic resources on our teacher portal through the Parks Victoria website, and your students can come and do self-guided activities and really get out learning in this natural environment.
It's not just our park, it's your park too.